Hello, people. The universe or people work from towards outer space, i.e., from their inner selves to the outer world. But the kingdom of heaven works backwards. It works from inner space to outer space. Is that right? Yeah. Which means if we want something, we need to change our focus. Rather than focusing on things that worry us, we must focus on positive thoughts. Now, this is difficult because everywhere you look in the news, there's negative news everywhere. And even without the news, I think there'd still be quite a lot of negative thinking. Even without the internet, I think there'd still be a lot of negative thinking because of what's happening in the world today. But if you can't focus from the inner world to the outer world, then you can't control your life. Because that's how it works. The kingdom of heaven is within you, but the outer world is a stage, and the audience is on the inside of the heart. So, if we want to achieve, say we want to achieve perfect health, we need to focus on perfect health. This virus, coronavirus, is affecting a lot of people. And I'm not saying all of them are thinking negatively, because if you look at the whole spectrum, there are many people with mild symptoms, and less people with severe symptoms. Although they only seem to focus on the severe symptoms, if you look at all the statistics, you'll find that the majority of people are mild, which is to say that those people tend to be quite positive kind of people, upbeat kind of people. My granddad actually used to say to me, if you keep thinking about being ill, you'll become ill. Because he used to tell me about a friend of his who had every single cupboard in his kitchen full of medicines, and he was constantly worrying, constantly. I think it was because my dad had a serious illness when I was young, that when I was a child I used to constantly think I was going to die all the time, every single day. When I was about 10 years of age, I used to think it all the time. And then eventually it went away. But at the end of the day, you can focus your mind on what you want. Despite outer conditions can try and tread you down. But if you refuse to give up, if you refuse to be that doormat, if you refuse to be downtrodden, then you can beat any illness. But it takes willpower, so this is why we're seeing serious illnesses, not necessarily because of the virus itself, which is bad. I'm not saying the virus isn't bad. What I'm saying is that the mind also has a big influence on the body. The mind is the kingdom of heaven. The inner path, the inner universe is the kingdom of heaven, and you can bring out what you want by focus. So make sure the mind is positive, or else, you could succumb to the negative effects of illnesses. Try to keep the mind positive. It's hard. You have to really focus do it at night time is easier. Give a little time each day, maybe 5 minutes, to focus on what you want. And that little bit of time will add up and it will direct your path in life. If you can focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, then you'll get what you want. Remember, it's easier to... Well, it's not easy. I mean, it takes more work to focus on what you want. But the result is peace and happiness, which is what everyone truly wants. So, be blessed, dear souls. Be blessed.